Yo guys, what's up? It's T-Bot here, and today I want to talk about Town Hall 11 and a new 2015 update. Now, Town Hall 11 will be coming out either this year or the next year or very soon, whether you like it or not. They're developing it right now in Supercell headquarters. Now, what we haven't talked about that much are rumors and speculation for Town Hall 11. A lot of people have been wondering about Town Hall 11, and I want to say that we're going to be covering out some rumors and speculation for the next Town Hall 11 update. So this is going to be really cool, and I want to say that every time somebody likes this video, Supercell is going to be notified on Twitter about some of these troop changes or Town Hall 11 changes, and I want you guys to like it if you guys enjoyed the video, and the more likes we get, the more Supercell will be notified about this video and maybe implement some of these ideas into the next update. So that's going to be really cool, guys. Now again, I want to reiterate, it's just a matter of time before Town Hall 11 is released along with its new buildings and new troops. So please don't leave any hate on this video. If you guys do not enjoy it, just click away from the video if you guys do not want to see it. It's as simple as that. But now let's get into the first update idea, which is going to be the Wizard Tower level 9. So currently we have a Wizard Tower level 8, which is the maxed out Wizard Tower level. We have 4 of them currently, and I don't think they do enough damage against heroes and different types of troops, especially when they're maxed out heroes or even level 20 heroes. They just don't do a lot of damage against them in comparison to archer towers or maybe cannons or things like that. And I've been noticing that cannons do way more damage against heroes than wizard towers do. Even though wizard towers are splash damage, they just don't do the job for me. So maybe a wizard tower level 9 maybe implemented in the next update along with the new town hall. Maybe that'll even out some more defensive balancing and troop balancing, things like that. I'm not quite sure how that would work, but it would be really cool to see how Supercell would implement that in the game. This next update idea would be gem mines or gem collectors. These would start at Town Hall 7 or Town Hall 8, around there, and these would give you 5 to 10 gems a day. And that's not too bad thinking about how much a trunk gives you or how much shrubbery gives you daily. Gives you more than 5 to 10 gems a day, which isn't bad at all, and Supercell would not lose very much money out of this, and it would be one level only, so you wouldn't be able to upgrade it, and that's just stopping you guys from getting too many gems. And I think this would be a really good idea for Supercell to implement, and that would just be very, very minimal gems, so they wouldn't lose any money at all. And I think a lot of people have been wondering about this and asking for it, and a lot of people want this for their builders huts, things like that, or they just want the 1 gem boost, and they need gems for that. Then this would be the answer for them. Maybe they already cleared out their shrubbery and they just need more, so obviously the gem collector or the gem mine could be an option. But I'm not sure what the gem mine is going to look like. Maybe it'll look like a gold mine or an elixir collector. That's just up to Supercell to find out. Maybe a dark elixir drill. I'm not sure if you can drill for gems. I think you should be able to, so I guess that would make sense. Now, if you guys are wondering where I'm getting all of these ideas, these are brought to me by the forums, so you guys can go ahead and visit the forums and check out some of these ideas for yourself. Now, the third idea would be to make an assassin, rogue, or bounty hunter. Its attack animation will be based on the premise of throwing knives. This allows it to attack air troops as well as ground troops. However, this too can be changed. It would be less overpowered if it was changed to one specific target, that would be air or ground. So that's a pretty interesting idea for the assassin, rogue, or bounty hunter. I've never really thought about that, especially for the throwing knives aspect of it. So leave a comment down in the comment section if you think that's a good idea. And I think other new troops could be implemented with the new Dark Elixir Barracks. Or the not new Dark Elixir Barracks, but the relatively new, and they have quite a bit of spaces available in the barracks section, which has new troop coming soon. So any of these ideas could be accurate. So if we go to the fourth update idea, this would be the Impusa, which is another dark troop, and when you deploy the troop, it has a range of 2.5, and it attacks by throwing a rock at a defense. So this already looks really cool. She is at the moment a tank. She has about 4,000 health, lower than both a golem and a lava hound, so it's not that overpowered, and an attack damage of about 8. However, any building within a 10 tile radius automatically targets her, assuming that they have the range. If an Inferno tower targets her set to multiple, it will have no effect as long as only one is used. If multiple are used, it only targets the Impusa. If a defense is in the range of a 2 or more Impusas, it targets the closer one. So that kind of makes sense. It's a really, really cool idea, and it's similar to the assassin or rogue hunter, so she would throw rocks instead of throwing knives. But I really like the idea or concept of throwing things in the game, either it being at a building or a troop. It really hasn't been done except for like a minion or a mortar, but I think that's definitely a really good idea, especially for a dark troop. So now let's get into the 5th idea, and this is going to be layout expansion. So if we're going to add in all these new buildings and all of these new troops, we need a little bit more space for more of these buildings, especially with Town Hall 11, and I think a layout expansion would be good for that. And what I mean by a layout expansion would be that there would be more green space for buildings to be placed down, and there's probably going to be new walls, so more wall space and different compositions for different bases, and Town Hall 11 will have its own base builds and things like that. But that would make quite a bit of sense if they're going to add in a Town Hall 11, so I would definitely recommend that if Supercell is watching this right now. So the next update idea would be an extra Wizard Tower or Inferno Tower or a Expo. So currently we have 3 Expos and 2 Inferno Towers. The Expos were introduced with Town Hall 9 and the Inferno Towers were introduced with Town Hall 10. And I'm thinking a completely new defensive building will be introduced with Town Hall 11, and that would only make sense. So this would completely change the game. Maybe there'd only be one of the building because it'd be so overpowered, and I'm thinking that would be a very, very good idea, especially since how things have been going. And Town 11 has been in the works for a very long time, and that's what I've been thinking about, and I know they've been thinking about every single last tweak and thing for the next update and for the next major update, so I'm sure that Supercell has a really, really good plan about how things are going to be going in terms of new troops and new defensive buildings. So the next update idea is going to be a new hero, either a Wizard Prince or a Goblin King. And the Wizard Prince would be just a new hero, would be like a wizard but 10 times better, relatively less hit points but more damage. And now I'm thinking about the special ability for the Wizard Prince, and I'm thinking maybe the Wizard Prince would be activated once you press him, and maybe more wizards would unleash from him or be spawned from him, and they would just attack one target together, maybe similar to the Archer Queen's Royal Cloak ability, but I think that it'd be a little nicer to reinvent the special ability. And similarly, I'm thinking for the Goblin Prince, more goblins would be spawned out of the Goblin, and they would attack some gold mines or elixir collectors, but the Goblin Prince would be very, very strong and would be able to penetrate through walls to get to those storages. And of course, the primary job of the Goblin Prince would be able to go to storages, and the little minions of the Goblin Prince, or would be the regular goblins, they would go for elixir collectors and gold mines, so they would be going outside of the base while the main Goblin Prince goes inside of the base and penetrates through all those walls, breaking through them and taking all of that elixir and gold. The next update idea would be a new level for gold storages and elixir storages. So this would only make sense if you're going to release Town Hall 11. It's going to be costing more than the rest of the Town Halls before it, and there's going to be new buildings that are going to cost more gold and more elixir than ever before. And some of the buildings before have costed 8 million gold or 8 million elixir. So obviously they're either going to reduce the prices, which doesn't make sense, or they're going to increase the prices, which does make sense, and they're going to be able to add more levels to the storages, or either add one more storage and increase some more walls on the base. So that makes 100% more sense than doing anything else. And I'm thinking about the max level elixir storage looking a little bit cooler, maybe some golden rims or something like that, to make it look a little bit better and a different animation on both of the gold storages and the elixir storages. Now this next idea would be a level 7 dark elixir drill. Now this level 7 dark elixir drill would be able to create more dark elixir, and we've needed that for a very long time. We've had level 6 dark elixir drills for a very, very long time, and I think this would be increasing the loot economy for Clash of Clans very fast and very quickly. I know a lot of lower level town halls that would want some dark elixir, especially since they're getting their heroes at Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, and they're just increasing them, and you can only gem your heroes to get them to level 40 unless you spend so much time in Clash of Clans farming and doing whatever you want. But it would just take so much time to get maxed out level 40 heroes without a level 7 dark elixir drill, and I would give props to anybody who has completed that, which people have, but it's just very, very hard to do. Now, one more thing that would increase the loot economy would not be new collector levels, but more loot in Clan Wars. Now, not a lot of people have focused on Clan Wars loot, and you already think it's really good, but imagine 200,000 more gold or 200,000 more elixir on that already existing Clan War loot. And that would add up to so much more loot. You could upgrade so many more defenses. This is definitely going to help people max out and upgrade new defensive buildings and new troops for Town Hall 11, especially with the new update coming out. And not only for Town Hall 11, for Town Hall 10, Town Hall 9, and all the lower Town Hall levels. I think this is a beautiful idea that Supercell has not implemented in the game yet. And I think that would help fix the loot economy in Clash of Clans. So if you guys have any more ideas, please leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And if you guys want Supercell to see this video and take some ideas from it, like the video. They will be notified every time you like this video. So the more likes, the more they will see it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Thought I'd sell out once I got a deal. Still me and my team, only difference we live in